From Bad Monkey Studios in beautiful Amish country, heard throughout these fabulous United States and around the globe on the World Wide Web, this is the B Team with Cory and Jim.
I went old school today.
Yeah?
It's not Max. It's not Max. It's a little diet.
There's
a little
no
DP.
Max.
A little DP.
There's no real Max anymore.
I know. I had one, though, the other day, like the new, whatever, Pepsi One or whatever it is, whatever it's called. I didn't look at the label because I was too mad. But I drank it. It was good.
What had you all twisted up about soft
There's no
drinks?
Max on there, you know?
And how mad do you really get, though? Like,
Not
tear
at
up
all.
the store mad?
I mean,
I
I can't really.
just a shrug.
I can't really get into it right now. Everything's still tied up in litigation, but we're working stuff out. It's probably going to be a plea deal.
Let's just say there's a certain chain of stores that rhyme with Seven,
Smeven, Smeleven
that I'm no longer
allowed
welcome.
access to. Let's just, and there's some community service attached to it. But other than that, you know.
But that's okay if you can't go into 7-Eleven, because if you need to do some shopping, I'm going to tell you what you got to do.
Tell me.
You have some shopping to do.
I do.
The B Team has made it easy on you. You're welcome. Get on the clickety-click machine. Enter the the B Team with Cory and Jim.com. Go to the bottom of our homepage and click the Amazon banner. Log into your account and shop away. It's just that easy, Cory.
It's actually probably even easier.
Whoa.
Yeah. Let me just stop you real quick.
Yeah.
It should, if you depending on your parameters on your computer, you might be already logged in. So all you got to do is click on the Amazon banner and you'll be logged in. So you don't even have to log in. Taking a step out of it for you.
Well, apparently my parameters are
Off.
up to snuff.
Oh.
With your scenario.
Okay, good.
Because I just have to
go
to
Type
Amazon.
In.
I'm
in there. Awesome. Yeah.
There are no fees or charges.
Nope.
By going through our
Nothing
website.
extra.
Nothing. You shop as you usually do, but this time you help out your friends at the B Team. Because when you shop using our Amazon banner, the good people at Amazon.com throw us a few pennies. Work hard, have fun, make history. Amazon.com. Tweaked Audio. Tweaked Audio has one mission: to provide audiophiles around the world with high-quality audio products at affordable prices. They have all the most popular colors and styles you can't find just anywhere. And they really do, too. Like there's a certain color I really like. It's like this, I don't think they call it cobalt blue, but it's like a cobalt blue.
But if you're describing it, it's cobalt blue.
Yeah. That's the only color I like in an earbud outside of black.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You're not like a hot green?
Everything.
Like a neon green guy?
No, those are a little Special Olympics-y.
You think?
I don't know why. It just seems that way.
I would think more flags.
Because Jared kept leaving his on the bus, all the time. So they had to change it up.
I hear you.
Go with another color.
Sure.
They have Bluetooth. They have the Sports Series, metal, even wood.
That's cool. The wood's cool.
Come on.
Yeah.
I'm hoping they'll send me some of those just to look at. They have mic'd and unmic'd, so you can do your
gaming, man.
Gaming.
Yeah.
With your friend in Vietnam.
Talking the shithead.
They have over-the-ear headphones and all the accessories to keep you tweaked. Go to tweakedaudio.com to get great earbuds. Use discount code BTEAM, that's BTEAM, at checkout and get 33% off all orders. A full third off.
Dude.
Your order from Word Go.
And free shipping.
So when you go there, if you see some earbuds for $39, for $30,
third of that gone.
$10.
And free shipping.
Not just free shipping, Cory. Free worldwide shipping.
Yeah. So it's not even like you're getting a third off, but you got to pay half of that in shipping.
Yeah.
You know that game. Oh, you're getting a third off, but shipping's $15.
Listen, let me tell you something. Nobody at Tweaked is getting you in the end.
No.
You know what I'm saying? They're not getting you at the back door.
No.
Free worldwide shipping. Limited lifetime warranty. Tweaked audio sounds better.
Boom.
I just want to make an announcement up front on this week's show. We're the B team, by the way, with Cory, and I'm Jim. Our show will be on a 2-week hiatus. That means there will be no show on the 1st or the 8th of July. One of my little
side gigs,
income streams,
yeah,
is sending me on a bit of a mission. So I'll be gone for a little while, and it'll give you time to catch up, though.
You'll be missed,
right? Well, thank you. But it'll give everybody time to go back through, take a breather.
Clean out the blood from your ears.
Yeah.
And, take a little
Because we have a lot of audio shows. We don't just have the video shows. We also have audio show.
Ton of audio backlog.
Yeah.
If you hop on a Stitcher, SoundCloud, or whatever, iTunes, you can get all that. And then if you want to see the video stuff, all the audio shows are on YouTube, too, just with the placeholder. But
yeah. This is true. So, yeah, do that, and but we'll be gone for 2 weeks. Again, no show on the 1st or the 8th of July, and we'll be back on the 15th of July speaking to a bug expert. Ew.
Dude, I swear to God, if he brings in a spider, a tarantula,
yeah,
I'm fighting you. I'm fighting you. I know that you've already got something worked out. I feel like that you do.
I don't have a thing about spiders.
I do though.
No, I have a feeling. I've not seen one close up. I don't know that I've been in the room with one, but the hissing cockroach, I think, would bother me.
You think so?
If he's got one of those.
Yeah, I mean they're big. Those things are big.
Like
they're large.
Like turtle big. That's turtle big,
bro. They're good size.
Why do they need to be that big?
I don't know. Why any bug needs to be over this big? I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know. I have no idea.
Because they just
for the life of me, the bird-eating spider. Why does that need to exist? Why on earth does that thing exist?
I feel the same about snakes. Oh, and this has caused a little bit of an issue at my house. Because now my son Grayson, my 11-year-old, is in love with snakes.
Yeah.
Papa, can I? Yeah. I'll clean. I'll keep it in my room. I'll do this.
It's going to get out.
It's going to get out and kill me.
It absolutely will.
That's all it will be thinking about from the time it hits my door is how it can get out.
It's going to have its little heat scanner.
Yeah.
It's going to eye up everybody in the house. And you're not going to be in the room initially.
It's going to be like the Terminator.
Yeah, you're going to walk in, all of a sudden it's just it'll see you, just this large heat mass. It's like, he's the one. He's the one.
That's the one they call Papa.
When I take him out, I will be the new king. That's all he's going to be thinking. He's like, that's the guy. I'm going to make a run at him. And then from then on out, man, no matter how many rocks or whatever you put on top of that thing, he going to find a way. He'll wait. He'll wait until his opportunity's there. He'll slip out when nobody's looking, and then he's just going to coil up under your pillow until you're like, you go in there. Siestas, and he chokes you out.
Well, snakes are a direct descendant of Satan. We know that. I mean, that's biblical.
In the book.
Mm-hmm.
Look it up.
I don't understand you saying that you have an equal hatred of like the spiders and stuff. 'Cause, I mean, at least they have legs and stuff. I understand how they get around.
Well,
you know,
you can understand a snake, just his muscles, and how it's like you scooting around in your butt. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know why. Why does it have 8 eyes? Why does the spider have 8 eyes? It's not like they can see really well, except for the jumpy ones.
Boy, those quick-moving little jumpy.
Jumpy
ones.
Those are even the worst. Because think about that, the
and
size of the
fuzzy.
bird eaters, man. Because usually the little ones are tiny. Like the biggest one, I think, is maybe like that big, of the jumping ones.
Yeah.
But if you would have put that in the size of a tarantula with that kind of jumping ability, those things can jump a football field.
Oh, yeah.
Like
relative to their size.
Maxed out, right? Yeah. But that's think about that. If that thing were like large enough where you couldn't run, you're 100 yards away and that thing could latch onto your throat from a jump. What? No way. I would never leave the house. Ever. I'd be like, that thing could come from anywhere. Like you just out for a jog and it's in the air. You don't even see it. You can't hear it. It's not like an eagle. Like, coming at you. It just, boom, bangs in your neck. And you're done. You're dead.
Oh, we're in Ohio. There's only 2 things in Ohio that can kill you. Cows and Sasquatch. That's really the only 2 things that we have. What?
There's so many things that can kill you here. Horses.
That kick your brain
in the head.
I went horse shopping yesterday with one of my one of my Amish neighbors.
Wait, whoa. First of all, when did you get an Irish neighbor?
It was an Irish horse farm, but
you went. He was horse shopping. I'm saying you're not buying a horse.
No,
I was gonna say
that's just another thing to kill me.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Well, you're. That's like sleeping with the enemy. You know, that movie.
Yeah,
that's what that is. But although you could study it, keep your friends close, enemies closer, that kind of thing. Keep it penned up. Learn its traits, what it does, behavior patterns. That's what I do with spiders, man. I watch them. I observe them. I kill them. But
horses, though, you can't swat them.
Well, you can, but they'll kick you and kill you.
That horse eye.
They hit you with the horse eye.
They give you the horse eye. Just look.
You never know what they're thinking.
And this one, yesterday that I looked at, he was jumpy because he was super young.
Yeah.
Every time he jumped in the air, he farted. Every time, and they had a dog. I don't know why this dog was involved. I don't know if it was part of the show,
probably
to entice the buyer. But it was a nice little border collie, and you can tell he knows how to work. Because he'll creep up on things and get down real low, but he was chasing this horse around the paddock thing, I guess, so you could see how the horse moved or whatever. And this horse was running and getting all sweaty and foamy, and just breathing. Came up to me with those 2 huge nostrils. I'm gonna kill you. It was horrible. It was horrible. But I had to stand on the other side of the fence and act like a man when it came up. And not jump away and every time it hit the fence. Yeah, I couldn't do that every time. No, but it was horrible.
I could imagine for you. I could imagine.
Yeah. But he bought the horse.
Yeah,
beautiful. It was literally a black stallion,
a black beauty.
Yeah. Isn't Beauty a chick?
Well, I don't know.
Black Beauty was a stallion?
I'm going to say I don't know.
Okay. You know who would know? Katharine Hepburn.
The person who wrote it. Somebody that reads it a lot. I don't know.
Yeah, so that's my exciting story. As you can see, today we don't have a guest.
No guest.
There's no guest today. That was by design because we've just had guest after guest after guest, and you and I haven't even had a chance to go old school like we used to when we were in the rape basement.
The rape cave?
Yeah, when we used to just talk. And
there's so many people that we would have not been able to get on the show if we were still in the rape cave.
Who would have gone down there?
Maybe some of the Whitey.
Whitey would have gone.
Whitey would have gone. Your family.
Yeah.
Other than
maybe.
Hence.
No, I wouldn't have asked. No, I wouldn't have asked Hence. I would have asked Doc Hence. I don't think I would have even asked Jen. And she's family.
Well, they would have, though, I think.
Yeah.
But still, yeah. No strangers. They'd have been like, nah.
There's no way. Like clearly Eric Barnett and stuff.
This is clearly a setup for murder. That's what they would think.
Yeah.
There's no doubt. I would have.
And Brittany, forget it.
Yeah, nope.
Never met her before. Have never even talked. It was all done in text. No. We set everything up in a text. And she still made that drive out here on these roads. Yeah, because it takes you.
I got to give her credit for that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Because I thought the one person that I thought might cancel was her.
Yeah.
I was like,
I did too.
I cancel.
I did too. And I thought it was going to happen when she she texted me that she was having trouble getting my address in her
Which
GPS.
is not uncommon.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't tell how you use your phone, you just tell it. No. For some reason, it won't recognize it. You have to type the full thing in.
Yeah, it's weird.
It really is. It is.
So, yeah, but this is good, though, man. I like the old school a little bit every once in a while. It's nice.
Yeah.
It's me and you.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't do that because you show up, we focus on them.
Yeah.
And then.
So people don't know what's going on with us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
What is happening? What's happening in Cory's world?
In my world?
Then we'll go to my world.
Well, let's see. What do we got? Work.
You're doing a lot of shooting. I've seen your posts.
What happened? I'm getting low on ammo, so got to save up some cash to buy more. I was going to shoot this morning too, but I didn't have time.
Can you get ammo on Amazon.com?
Yeah, I bet you can. Well, you know what? Let me
Whoop.
fact check it. Let's just do it right now. Let's do it
Yeah.
live.
While we're thinking about it, want me to go ahead and talk while you're.
No, let's talk together. We can talk. I have an app for Amazon, so we'll figure it out.
Does it?
I want to say that you can because there's really the only restrictions that you have. I think to sell it, you have to have. You might have to have. Remind me later. Update available for Amazon, but I'm not going to do it. I won't have time. You have to have I think you have to have a special license to sell ammunition, but I'm not for sure. You can get it. Yeah. Hang on.
Probably third party. It's not going to be at the Amazon warehouse.
Stand by. I just typed in ammunition.
How you bringing that on a drone? Huh?
Yeah, there's some regulations there, I'm sure.
How you going to deliver 800 pounds of ammo on a drone?
Actually, no, it doesn't look like you can. Just ammo boxes.
So you went from the answer was yes.
Yeah.
The answer was a definite yes
was
without
a super
question.
yes.
Yeah.
Well, just because I typed in ammunition,
and then
stuff came up.
Like Nerf ammo.
You can buy dummy rounds on there.
So you cannot buy
correct
ammunition on.
You can. I mean, I'll plug a company that doesn't sponsor us. They make remanufactured ammo, which means that it's shot and they reload it.
Yeah.
It's Nevada ammunition. They're pretty cheap. You can buy, if you shoot 9mm, you can buy 1,000 rounds for less than $200. They ship it to your house for like $214.
$214 total
with shipping.
I got 1,000 rounds.
Yeah. With the discount code, I believe. It's like $189 minus shipping.
B-team discount code.
One day, I hope, buddy. We'll have to hit them up.
Make a call. Hit him up.
Yeah.
I don't have the owner's text. Right, hit him up. Call
I
him.
just email.
What?
I just call this random guy.
We don't call.
Yeah, but that's a pretty good place. Great Lakes Ammo's pretty good too. They're pretty cheap. They're a little bit more than Nevada, and I've had a few issues with their stuff, just light primer or like fader fires, but
yeah,
all in all, very good for reman.
Well, you occasionally will post like competition stuff.
I've done one.
Tell people how to follow you to do that. That's kind of fun to watch.
Well, I have a firearms trading company.
Mm-hmm. You do
Octopi Tactical.
Oh, of course you do.
I didn't really want to throw tactical in the name because it's overused like crazy. Yeah. But I figured if I just put Octopi on there, they'd be like, "What the hell's that?"
Is everything you got matte black?
No,
it has to be.
Yeah, usually painted black. Yeah, call it tactical. You're good.
Yeah.
You're good. No, it's not.
No, tell us how do you spell that? Spell it for the folks because I want them to follow you.
Octopi,
it's kind of fun.
it's like my personal Instagram account too, and I have a Facebook page. I don't keep the Facebook page super up to date right now just because I don't have land to shoot. But anyway, OCTOPIE Tactical,
like octopi, like the octopi.
Like if you're gonna spell octopus, just octopi. Yeah.
What did you decide on that? Why? Where'd
that come up? Well, like when you think of a business, you're like, how can I brand it, right? Like, how can I brand this to make it known or like easily rememberable? So I was thinking of like a mascot kind of thing, you know. I'm like, let's have store an animal in there, you know.
Yeah.
And so I was like, thinking of all kinds of stuff. Everything was either taken or just sounded stupid. I was like, not like Octopi Tactical sounds awesome. But I was like, an octopus sounds cool. You know, number one,
they have the 8 testicles.
8 testicles, right? Which is amazing.
Can reach out and grab you.
Most people don't know this if you don't know about octopuses or octopi. It's a popular plural term. Super good hunters, man. They can blend into camouflage. They can camouflage into anything. It's incredible.
What? What do you
like
mean?
Like texture.
Yeah.
And like if we had an octopus right here sitting on this table, it would blend in with the wood.
Color?
Yes. It could do that.
I didn't know they could do that.
It's
like
insane.
Chameleons?
It's better than chameleons. Because what it would do is it would like try to conform to the table.
Yeah.
And take the shape as well.
Oh.
So it's a defense mechanism and it's a hunting tactic. So they can blend into anything. And their bodies can squish down really small.
Well, yeah, they have a little beak. This part I do know. They all have this tiny little beak
to eat, right?
If they can get that through, then their entire body can go through.
It's insane.
As long as that fits, the rest of them will go.
I heard a funny story about an octopus that a guy had in a fish store, and he had fish come up missing all the time, but he had no idea how it was happening. So he put up a camera in there, and then they would leave, and the octopus would open up its cage, crawl down, cross the floor into the fishes, kill the fish, crawl back into its own thing. So he had to start locking the top of it.
Really?
Yeah. Dude, they're smart too. They're very smart for like an animal, you know.
Yeah.
Super smart. So I was like, that's kind of a cool animal to throw into like a tactical-ish type of training thing. And then the pie's kind of twofold, you know, law enforcement, military, pie corners to clear a room, that kind of thing. Plus, it's plural for octopus. So I was like,
but that you thought of that after the fact, didn't you?
Yes. Yeah. Well, no, like as I was cut off the name, I didn't think of it originally, but I was like, oh, but plural of octopus is octopi. I was like, you could throw the e on there.
But if you're just using the pie, that's leaving your octo out there hanging.
Right, and who wants to do that?
Nope.
I want to train an octopus to be like my parrot, like a pirate. It'll latch onto people's faces like a alien, you know?
Oh.
Yeah, it'd be awesome. Horrifying for them. Awesome for me. That little tiny beak coming at your face.
So little spiders, a little spider will send you out of here.
Not a little one.
Screaming like a lady.
Not a little one. It depends on the
big?
size.
How big? Size of a quarter.
Anything bigger than a quarter, it's going to pique my attention. I'm going to tell you that right now. And it's going to be the only thing we'll be able to focus on. So let's say me and you are sitting here, which I have an eagle eye vision for movement, especially when it's dark on light because I already know what it is. Mm-hmm. It's a bug of some kind or it's a spider. There's only 2 options because there's spiders and then there's bugs. Everything else is a bug and then there's spiders. So if I see it, like if I catch the movement, I'm going to immediately look at it because I got to be like, what is that? And then if it's bigger than a quarter, I have to kill it. Because if it starts going somewhere where it hides and I can't see it, then I'm going to start freaking out and like it's here, it's going to be near me at some point.
Yeah.
Even though more than likely it's going to go sit in a corner and just lay there because that's what they do. They don't really do like they don't go anywhere.
And that's what they say. They're more afraid of you.
I'm sure they are because I'm humongous compared to them. Yeah. So that makes sense.
If they only knew.
But, in the back of my mind, which is irrational, like this is an irrational thought, every time I'm about to kill a spider, you know how like if people miss and they'll fall or they'll twitch out on you?
Yeah.
Like I'm thinking that these things are so acrobatic, they'll flip over my hand and run up my arm, which is impossible. I can't do it. But I think that it can happen. I'm like, well, there's going to be one that tries it, and he's going to complete it on me, and this is how I'm going to die. But I kill him every time. I'm like, okay, never mind. I'm giving them too much credit.
Yeah, Jim the Spider, you're giving a little credit to.
Because
but like you, I refuse to be pursued. I won't be chased.
Oh no,
I'm always going to be the chasee.
Not by an animal.
Whether it's clowns or it's spiders.
Yeah, spiders.
I'm going to be the one doing the chasing, so I have to have an eye on them. When I lose sight, that's when
that's a bad day.
Done. I'm
a
done.
Bad day.
Yeah,
that's when I start breaking out or start contemplating fire.
Yeah,
I'm like, there's one way I'm going to win, and it's burning this place down. Like, sure, that's arson, but I'm not going to be killed by a spider because it's going to die in a horrible fire.
And you're in your 4th home now.
Yeah, it's starting. I cannot get an insurance policy.
No.
Nobody will. I mean, my rates are ridiculous.
Because you tell them up front.
Yeah, let me tell you what's going to happen now. Okay. If I see one in here and I can't put hands on it and take it out, this place is getting burnt to the ground.
Yeah. I feel you.
I've almost broken digits.
Australia. Why would you go to Australia?
I don't know.
For any reason.
I don't know. A lot of stuff can
Their
kill you.
sharks seem angry. Okay. Let's start there.
All sharks seem angry in general.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're just sharks.
Yeah, but like the California sharks are just kind of.
No, because there's great whites that can swim off the coast of California. You know what I'm saying? They're
and
everywhere.
they're angry?
Well, they could murder you easily. Like a small great white shark is like 15 feet long, which is 5 feet more than a basketball hoop, which I can't even
I know.
dunk, man. Which means if you were to stand it up from fin to nose, I cannot physically jump and touch its face. Put that in the water, okay?
Yeah.
With that type of speed, it's the most horrifying thing on the planet.
His eyes.
Worse.
Like a doll's eyes.
That dude hammered the whole time. Loved it. But delivered a rock solid performance.
Oh, man.
Crocodiles, also horrifying. Saltwater one, the big ones, the 25-footers, which exist.
I think it's their speed that'll really put because they
From the water.
swim slow.
They can run pretty good too. No, they swim slow when they're just creeping
Yeah.
into position to murder you.
Well, when they get all snappy, that's when they're super fast.
Yeah, and they're just the big ones, man. They're so huge. It's like a dinosaur chasing you for real. Like, just think about if you go next to a river, which I never would. If somebody told me there's saltwater crocs nearby, there's not a chance on earth I'm going near that water for anything, unless my kid was near there and like in the water. Then I would sprint, obviously, to save my baby. But
How do you get there?
I don't know.
Get to the
I wouldn't
saltwater?
see that. Would have to be maybe a nap, and he somehow figures a way out of
He
the
got
house.
out of the hotel
Something.
because you're staying at the hotel that's right beside the gator farm.
Croc
in
farm.
this scenario.
Not gator farm. There's a difference.
Oh yeah,
There's a difference.
Yeah.
Gators are smaller, usually. There's some big ones, but they're smaller than crocodiles.
Crocs have the long, skinny
Longer, snout.
snout, don't they?
The alligators are flat, kind of flat and fat. Yeah.
But they both look at you like
Yep.
this, don't they? Right out over the water.
And then
That's what my
This is
boys do that at
like
the swimming
that-
pool.
like
They give
that's
me
fine.
croc eyes.
That's all good right there. And then what you want to get scared about is when this happens, and then they disappear, because that means they're getting closer to you, normally, or running away from you. But if you're near the water, that means they're coming up to sit, like they get as close as they can to the edge of the water
Yeah.
until they think you're not ready, and then they're gonna dive out and try to kill you. It's awesome. It's cool to see them do it to an animal
On TV.
Yeah, but I don't want to experience that. But a shark's even worse because it doesn't come out of the water. Well, I thought they didn't jump until I saw Planet Earth, and then when it was going after that seal, you ever seen like a full-grown great white jump out of the water?
Yeah.
I was like, "What's a boat gonna do to you? It's not gonna save you."
Yeah. To see a shark breach.
The water is horrifying.
Yeah. It
Like
really
completely jump out of the water.
because their mouth opens and those rows of teeth.
Yeah, it's just
it's like they have no control. They look like false teeth, right?
Yeah,
when they open their mouth and they're all loose in there, like your great grandma, and they're just all clanky. But they have control of them.
yeah. Yeah, it's don't get me wrong. It's really funny to see those, like, just their head pop out because they kind of seem like a baby. They're just,
Yeah,
like they don't have any like direction as far as that goes, but they're still super scary,
Yeah.
But
that is just coming out.
coming right at you.
It's like the sound throws you off.
Yeah,
Throws you off every time. That's how they lure you in.
yeah. They're like, oh, it's a baby. Not gonna do anything to me. There goes your arm. Every time.
Croc Talk.
That was Croc Dog.
Croc Talk.
Brought
at
to you by the
10s.
Columbus Zoo.
Here's Liz with your news and traffic. Something we have to do. We have to start some type of cell phone etiquette school.
Now,
We
yeah,
have
but
to.
how? What phone conversations, or texts, or both, or what's all right? Let's just preface this. Phone etiquette, day 1, minute 1. Go. What's the first lesson of the day?
Set your phone down and look at me.
Yeah, okay.
Because
yeah.
I'm addressing you. That's number 1. A human being is trying to eyeball you to have a normal conversation.
I agree.
Set that thing down just for a minute, okay? You can tell Corky and Shotgun and all your other friends.
T-Bone.
Yeah, tell them all that you'll meet them behind the library later. Just for now, put it down. Look at me and let's have a conversation. Or pay attention to me because, I'm in charge of the room right now.
You do have a command presence.
I'm teaching this class. Put it down.
Right.
Secondly, and I didn't bring yes, I did bring my phone. This number.
Oh, where they're on speaker?
Who does this?
People.
Loud people. People who want to be heard. People who want me to hear that they're,
being loud.
Is Cheryl going to be there? Kenny.
Dude, that's so funny you mentioned that, Meg.
Yeah.
Because I was just in D.C. recently, and I'm walking down the sidewalk, man. People were on headphones, so I couldn't hear the other side of the conversation. But them, dude, walking, complete strangers. Yeah, man, Kenny's a fucking dick. Like, fuck him. Like, just on the phone, like, damn, man, putting all your business out there like that. But
yeah,
you're right, though, loud.
I saw one the other day that was amazing, and I was glad I got to witness it. A guy on a cell phone walking past me. Now, let me paint you a picture. He's about 5'5", weighs about a buck at the most.
Okay.
He's weighing
Super
about a
tiny.
buck. Super tatted. The neck.
Of course.
The arms.
Well, when you're that size as a man, you gotta throw some other stuff on there to make yourself look more intimidating.
Yeah.
Tats is one way to go.
Yep. Carrying the backpack like he's in the PhD program.
Okay. Oh, yeah, a satchel. Was it a satchel or a backpack?
No, it was a full backpack. He had both straps on.
Nice. That's how I do it, too.
Had on the cargo shorts.
Okay. Yeah.
That were way past the knees.
Sure.
Okay.
A little ripped in the bottom.
Mm-hmm. And he's no footwear.
Barefoot.
0 footwear.
I would have said flip-flops or Vans.
No. So, I mean, and he's humping. And he's mad. Here's the thing where we got all twisty. He's not using any of this, yo, man, dude owes me. It's none of that.
Bluetooth?
No, he's talking like this in the phone, but he's like, I find it incumbent to explain to you the validity of exactly what I'm talking to you. I mean, he's using words. I'm like, what?
Can't judge a book by its cover, man.
I tried that day, and I failed miserably.
Yeah.
He was using words I had to look up.
Like, wait a
and
minute.
he was loud.
Check this authority.
Like, who is this guy? He really was. He was all twitchy like a meth head.
He might have been high, man. Who knows?
Do you get smart when you're high?
No. Well, I don't know. Maybe. Maybe he's on to something. Maybe he's on one of those, what's that movie? Limitless. Maybe he's on one of those drugs where he pops in all of a sudden he's like the best possible version of himself. He can learn like Taekwondo in a minute.
He was somebody who was on the other end. It was a lady on the other end. He's like, we have to eradicate this type of thinking.
Was he like talking about communism or like was he a terrorist?
I don't know at this point. I don't know.
That's where you got to track him, follow him a little bit.
No, the terrorist. I get nervous of the terrorist, but when the I don't know that they're terrorists, but they do this while they're talking. They do that, and I'm scared to death that they're
Germans do that too, man.
Well,
Russians.
I don't.
Some Spanish stuff.
I don't worry about them as much. Okay,
Jesus.
I'm talking about your obviously Middle Eastern fella, okay, who might be calling in some coordinates. I don't know.
You gotta learn languages. He's probably saying, "I love you. I'll see you later for dinner." You don't know. I don't know
this
either.
fella,
this
fella
asshole
right
behind
beside
me
looks
he keeps
very
following
convivial.
me. He keeps following me.
Yeah.
He's got a weird beard. I don't know if he's in a biker gang. You could be calling us friends right now. Okay.
Oh, weird beard. Dude, T-shirt, weird beard.
Not
Done.
TM.
Do you think it already?
We have so many great T-shirts we haven't made.
No, Cobra Slap.
Cobra
number
Slaps,
one.
yeah.
I don't even think you've said Cobra Slap the last 10
It's been a
shows.
minute. It's been a minute.
It has.
Cobra Slap. There it is.
See, that used to be Cory's go-to.
That's a good go-to,
and
man.
It is a very good go-to.
That's how you let
We
people know that the Cobra Slap's coming.
Mm-hmm. And that, just to remind everybody, tell them where that comes from.
If you haven't seen the YouTube video of the snake charmer who is surrounded by cobras, okay, surrounded. I don't know if they're defanged. I would assume so. But anyway, he's just in a pit of cobras. One gets a little twitchy with him and sort of strikes at him. Dude doesn't jump. He turns to the cobra and slaps it right on the face.
Yeah.
He doesn't wind up. He just or like he doesn't prep it. Like he's sitting there trying to time it. He walks over to it, smacks it right in the face, and the cobra runs away from him.
That's a true story. I've seen this.
It happens. It's a real video. It's the most amazing thing I've ever seen, especially if that thing's got fangs, which I doubt it does. But if it does, it makes him even more badass. It's incredible.
You don't think it has fangs? You think they take their fangs
I would
away
assume
from them?
so.
That was and it
for
was a
snake
large
charmer, man. Yeah, it's a big cobra too, and cobras get big. They can get like
that one was big.
6 feet plus. That's huge.
If a snake can look surprised, that one genuinely looked surprised when he smacked it.
Yeah.
It was like,
It's like when that kangaroo gets punched by that dude.
oh man, the kangaroo.
It's all like that.
Kangaroos are all-
Until it gets punched in the face. It's like what just happened?
Yeah.
No clue it was coming. It's just the best. Dude, there's some awesome videos out there recently I've seen of animals too. I know we're derailing completely, but also see if you can look up, and I don't, for the life of me, I'm so sorry I don't know the title of the video. I'll see if I can look it up for you. But it's a guy who's talking about a raccoon who attacks his dog. He lets his dog out to go to the bathroom. There's like security footage. It might be his own stuff because I think this raccoon was causing issues or something. But the video is the dog's outside, and all of a sudden it starts fighting with this raccoon. It might start off that way. The owner, man, runs down the steps. This is on like an apartment staircase at L's. Runs down the steps, disregards any of his own safety, picks up the raccoon and chucks it down a set of stairs off camera. Now, here's where it gets so much better. He gets another angle, and you can see the throw, and he puts it in slow-mo. That thing is like, when he does like a soccer throw. He launches it down the steps, and it starts like cartwheeling in midair as it's, and then he goes down after it, man. Like the dude just goes full on for this dog. He puts a little intro in there too, talking about his dog. It's the funniest thing. Let me see if I can find
what part of the animal did he grab? What part
back,
of the raccoon?
I believe it's back, or midsection haunches. But like he didn't have it for very long.
No,
he grabs it and then soccer throws it immediately down the steps. It's the funniest thing. Let me see. Here we go. Yeah, this is the best part of it. The title of the video is called "My Dog Toaster Was Attacked by a Raccoon." Okay. If you don't remember that, all you got to type in is "man throws raccoon downstairs." You'll thank me later. It's 44 seconds. It's 3 years old. It's got 8 million views.
It should have.
It's hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. It's so funny because I'm thinking, dude, to just go up and grab a raccoon and chuck it.
Yeah.
I mean, good for that guy. Saving toaster, man.
Have you ever had to save an animal or one of your children from, your one child from an animal?
I was late to the game. I had rabbits before, and they're outside. One of them got murdered by a dog, and I was gonna go like try to kill the dog, but it ran away, and I was in the city limits. So anyway, I found the owner out. They offered to pay for it. I said no, just fucking put up your dog.
Just keep your dog away from me.
That was the only time I ever had anything like that happen. If I saw a dog try to attack my child, I would kill it, even in city limits. I'd stab it to death. Something. That's my kid, man.
I was walking on a sidewalk. My kids were considerably younger. As a matter of fact, I think I only had 2 of the 3 at this time. They were so young. And they were old enough to walk, but we were on the sidewalk. And one of those hissing ass geese.
They're mean, man.
Geese
are mean.
Very mean. I was in a strange place already.
Too.
I forget what it was exactly I was doing. It was something I didn't want to do.
Sure. So you're already kind of jacked up, already kind of tweaked.
Yeah.
You're like, I wish a motherfucker would.
The way only Jimmy can get. We're walking down the sidewalk, and that thing comes out from some bushes. Head way down low, just coming at my kids. They are terrified. Okay. Sure. They try to climb up each side of me to get it as high as they can away from this thing. I'm kicking at it with my feet. It was horrible.
Yeah. Dude, they are.
But I would have grabbed it. I mean, if it would have touched one of my kids, I would have pursued it. I would have gone after it then. Yeah. It could have retreated and went back to its nest. I would have wrung its neck and then crushed all of its eggs or its babies' heads, whichever were there in the nest. I wouldn't have cared. I would have. And if you're a father, you would have too.
Yeah. There's no doubt. There's no doubt. Yeah, I get real twitchy around my kid, man, about stuff like that. Especially.
Yeah.
And a geese, please. I would have killed that thing just because. I hunt geese though, but
the only near call, was my fault. I had Grayson. He's my oldest, but he was just a little guy at the time, could barely stand up. I had him in a cart. It was at a Sam's Club. He's in the cart, and it's all concrete floors.
Oh yeah,
Sam's Club, and he's standing, and I'm his dad, and I'm Superman, super fast and quick,
right?
And the strongest man, pound for pound, the strongest man that ever lived. That's how it's documented,
sure,
in history books. So I think I've got this, and he's standing at the front of the cart, and I'm standing at the side of the cart.
Yeah.
And I'm watching my wife and her mom talk about something or other, a purchase we were going to make or something. And I'm just standing there, and I take my eye off him for literally a fraction of a second, and I just hear meat hit the floor. Face first, front of the cart, concrete, face down. He's not moving at all.
Ooh.
For like a full probably 3 or 4 seconds, which took, it was a month and a half for me to reach down there and get him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It took forever, but I looked to make sure he was still breathing and everything, but I think it did. I think he got knocked out for a second.
Dude, and don't you feel horrible? Like this little,
to this day, that's cringe worthy.
Even little things, like I was trimming fingernails when the dude was, a couple months old and like nicked one of his fingers. He didn't even react to it. I saw a little blood.
Yeah.
I wanted to throw up.
Oh, yeah.
I wanted to throw up. I was like, oh my God.
I made my child bleed.
Yep. I wanted to puke for real. Like I never understood it until I had a kid, but I was like, oh my God, I'd do anything about a child. I tell my wife all the time, it gets every day. I love him even more.
Yeah.
To the point like it's creepy. It's obsessive, Yeah. But I'm like, I just love that kid to death, man.
Yep.
Do anything for him.
Yeah. Yeah. Wait till he gets older, or if you have more, like my little guys, they will. It just sounds like they're reconstructing the house, like they're on a demo team.
Yeah.
And it just gets insane how loud it gets. And I will jump at the opportunity to oh, hey, we need something from the store. I'll go.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And so I will leave, and I'm not even gone 10 minutes, and I miss them so much. You know?
Yeah.
Like I want to get back in the mix. It's like, why did that bother me so bad? They're fun. You know?
Yeah.
So anyway.
I'm with you, dude. I'm with you.
Yeah.
100%.
So we were talking about
Stuff. I don't even remember.
what were we talking
Derailed
about
so hard.
with the school we want to open.
Oh,
the
phone
cell
etiquette. So we got
school.
We got make eye contact.
Please.
Don't be the person that's talking and yelling at your phone.
Yeah.
On speaker.
And it doesn't. And you can do that if you want to do that. If you have to do that,
Right.
go ahead.
I mean, this is America.
But stop with this. Why does this bother me so bad?
I don't know.
Why does this bother me?
I don't know.
Does this bother you? Is it bother you?
Not even a little bit. I just think it's
Really?
funny. I think it's funny.
Because you see somebody doing this.
Well, yeah, because
I want to punch him in the
I'm
throat.
the type of person that I don't like to broadcast my business out there like that.
Yeah.
You know, but some people just don't care. You know, they'll get on their phone and they're just yelling, and I can hear.
Oh yeah, because it's their bubble. It's their world. You're just.
I don't know. If they don't care. They probably don't care, but also they probably just aren't even thinking about it. You know, they're just so wrapped up into the conversation that it doesn't matter who's around them. You know, they're just in it. Or they're like dramatic, so they want to cause a scene. You know, like, oh, what's going on? Like, you know, some people are like, they get emotional just to have interaction with people. I'm the exact opposite of that human being.
Oh yeah, if you were to stop someone during one of those conversations,
it's going one or two ways.
You know how they say you should never
wake up a sleeping person,
somebody with a sleepwalking. Yeah. I think it would be like that. I think if you said, "Excuse me, sir," their whole world, everything, because they're going at 100 miles per hour, and it would just be like, you know, stopping them.
Yeah, and then that could go get real bad too, because like either they're gonna be like, "Oh yeah, I'm fine, thank you," or they're gonna get angry at you for interrupting them during their conversation, or being like, "What? This is none of your business." I would be at that point if they said that to me. I'd be like, "Well, then you need to talk in a different tone because you're making it my business by yelling in my ear space."
I've never been a strong conversationalist. Never. I'll tell you this: I won't approach a stranger. I'll talk to someone if they, if they break the ice.
Right.
But I don't look for a conversation when I'm traveling or when I'm sitting somewhere, a doctor's office or wherever.
I'm that way too.
I don't like that, but I miss those days, and it was even better before that. They didn't have the cell phones, you didn't have all that, and there could be conversation. And the only guy who bothered you was the loud, hey guys, hey, and he had the change in his pocket, and he kept messing with the change in his pocket. Yeah. And before that, it was even better before that, because they had like the guys from the Roaring 20s, 30s. These guys.
Hey, Chucky. How you doing there, guy?
Yeah, that is. But those guys, I miss that. Meeting at the speakeasy.
Wearing suits everywhere.
Suits. With your hands in the pockets. How you doing, fellas?
Yeah.
Stop on by. 23 Skidoo. But I miss those.
What is kind of refreshing though when you run into a person like that, and it's usually older guys or gals.
Yeah.
You'll be out somewhere or something, and then they'll see you, or you'll do something that they'll find amusing or something. They'll talk to you, engage in a little conversation. To me, that's refreshing, because most people don't do that. Most people are, I think, more apt to be like me and you. Like, we just kind of sucked in and reserved and stuff until we're either approached or whatever. But I find it kind of nice, like a change of pace.
Yeah,
I like it.
And I don't mind. I don't want you or anyone else to get it wrong. I don't mind people standing around looking at their phones.
Right.
I don't mind. I do that myself. Sometimes, I think I've told you before, back in the days when I used to go to the gym, when I was a lot younger,
yeah,
I wore earbuds
with no music.
with not even anything playing, because it would weigh down my shorts. So I would just put the cord down in my pocket. And we had Walkman back then, the big square. Yeah. But I would just put that in my pocket and look like I had stuff in, just so people wouldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm
working out's
antisocial.
different. I'm like that too. Only I would play music because I don't want to hear you.
Yeah.
Like hear stuff going on.
Yeah.
Because I don't like the guys that just show up to the gym and talk.
Ooh.
Or they take like 20 minutes between sets. Yeah.
Oh, I could do a 5-hour show on gym etiquette.
We should do gym etiquette.
Gym etiquette.
Because for me, man, I'm there for one mission, and it's to work out. So
and get done,
and
I can get out of
my
there.
breaks are. I time my breaks, man. 60 seconds.
Yeah, 1 minute break
that's it.
in between. That's it.
Then I get back into my next set. I don't have time to sit there and chat with you about random stuff I don't care about.
Nope.
Nope. I'm just not that guy. So yeah, I like to. So I have a home gym now. Work out there.
Oh man,
Just work out there.
that's the key.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fine then. Nobody bugs me. I can put whatever music I want on.
Yeah.
I get it done. In and out. It's the best. It's the absolute best.
In and out, and all I have to do is exchange the clothes that are in the washer, put them in the dryer. That's all she requires. That's all she wants. It's done. Done deal.
Done.
My day. One day. Check.
Yeah, you're good.
It's over.
You're good.
Where are we at on time?
51 minutes.
Man, oh man.
Flies when you're having fun.
It does. We haven't done this in a while. I feel a little off. I'm like a boxer that's just kind of off my step just a little bit. Not having a guest. Not having
Some
anybody
like
else
prepared questions to be like, hey, this is what your job is. How'd you get there?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's because that's kind of it's kind of how it is. How do what are you doing? How you doing it?
Having that
Where you
third
from?
person takes some of the pressure off.
We don't need 3 people. It's not. It has been awesome. A good exposure for the show. We've talked about that. It's been awesome.
Yeah.
I think it's helped us out immensely.
And people shouldn't stop if you have an idea.
Yeah, guest people, man. If you want to, if you want us to interview somebody, send not only questions, like we'll take questions, or guests.
Yeah. Or tell us what you do. You might have a cool job.
Yeah.
Let's do it dirty job style. My wife even mentioned that.
If you do something cool or something, that's not of the norm, hit us up, man. Come on to the show.
Yeah. I don't want to really talk to an insurance claims adjuster unless
I said a
people
cool
want us
job.
to.
I said a cool job.
Something
different.
Something where they
which
wear
don't get me
matte
wrong,
black.
I'm sure they have funny stories for the insurance people, but like just getting some getting some hillbillies, man, rigging up stuff at their house like this is going to be acceptable. I'm sure they got plenty of those.
Yeah.
Where you just have to be like, you're just sitting there on the phone like there's no way that this person exists as a human being.
No, I would imagine an insurance claims adjuster, their humor is internal, is inside the office.
Yes, for sure.
Hey, come here, man. Tim, okay, instead of using the I-670 form, use the I-18167 form. It was unbelievable.
Idiot.
Unbelievable.
I was just sitting there the whole time, like, just biting my tongue. He's wasted all that time. He's got to redo it.
It took Margie and HR almost 40 minutes to get that figured out. Oh, yeah, they canned him. Oh, sure. Are you kidding me? That kind of mistake? In today's world? It doesn't fly.
That backlogged us easily 2 to 3 hours.
What is it, the 50s, Tim?
Yeah, there probably is some of that.
You using a mechanical pencil? Oh, my goodness.
No, we did want to touch on some Amish stories, though. I got a few.
Do you? Well,
I
my favorite one of late, I already mentioned, I just touched on it.
The horseman.
Last show was the dwarf.
Yeah.
I met an Amish dwarf.
Where?
It was in Millersburg, Ohio.
So like for real, like the heart of it.
Yeah,
their central hub.
Yeah, that is their central hub. That's where
at least in Ohio.
No, it is.
Maybe the world.
It really is. The Millersburg Charm area in Holmes County.
That's it. The mafia. That's where it comes from. The Amish mafia.
But they now we pulled up to, I think it was some type of metal stamping little factory they have there. And if you don't know, they don't use electric. So all this stuff is done by hand and horses, baby.
Oh yeah.
The way they men
Old
were.
school.
Yeah. And we pull up and I see what I think is a child. And they're working. I'm like, oh,
with the beard, though, with the beard.
His back was to me. So I'm like, well, somebody's in trouble.
Somebody's violated the law.
Kid and he's like pushing on the side of one of the. I'm like, somebody better get that kid before he dumps that tub of,
Find out it's a
plasticine or
full-grown man.
Yeah.
He's older than you.
He turned around. No, I don't think he's older than me, but I mean, he was easily in his 30s, and he did have a beard, and he did look like a leprechaun. But he was like a for real dwarf. I mean, he was well under that 4'5" or 4'6" cut off.
I think it's like 4'11", actually.
Is it?
Yeah.
He was there. I mean, he was way down there, and
did he have the big
but
forehead?
he had the full dress. Yeah.
Big ass. This is the standard traits of dwarfism.
Well, he had knockwurst fingers.
Tiny
he had the little Vienna sausages going there, but it didn't stop him from what he was doing.
No,
he was pushing heavy stuff.
Oh yeah, man.
Real heavy stuff. Like big bins of iron ore.
Joke,
I'm just
probably
saying,
not, but yeah. This isn't Mordor.
It was molten lava steel.
He was forging swords for the upcoming battle. Yeah. Some of that. No.
But he was all sweaty.
Sure.
Okay.
Doing hard labor, man.
Yeah. But he had on the typical, the clothing, the Amish clothing.
Button-up shirt and suspenders and pants.
Yeah.
With a hat.
That's exactly
straw hat.
His hat was gone.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. The hat was
probably a risk
off to the side.
In there somehow. Like a factory set.
But yeah, and I know because number one, he's Amish.
Right.
So people, the Englishmen, that's what they call us.
Yeah.
I'm sure they look at him, for being Amish anyway. But then throw in dwarfism.
Yeah.
And he's getting it all the time. He can't walk into a Dairy Queen to get
I bet he's a
Rocky Road Blizzard.
It's a good thing that he's Amish. Otherwise, that dude would be a really good fighter.
He might be he looked like he could be a good fighter.
Yeah, but he's Amish though.
Stocky.
I know, but he's Amish, so he's
no, he wouldn't be. Yeah,
you know what I mean. He's not gonna fight you.
No.
He probably's heard everything that there is to hear. He might fight some Amish dudes though.
Let me tell you something. He might not fight you,
but he could.
But he's pissed.
But he could, and he for sure he's angry.
He's angry.
Number one, you got
short stick.
Literally, number one, you have dwarfism, which sucks. It makes things harder. And then you're Amish. Yeah. It's already hard enough. Your life's gonna be hard or harder. But on top of that, we're gonna put you in the worst possible scenario ever and make you an Amish person.
Yeah. You don't even get a shower.
Nothing.
Or a toilet.
They don't. Yeah. Well, the good thing for him is he can make all of his own stuff. So he can everything that needs to be a size appropriate for him. He can do that. He can. I'm sure he could.
Yeah, he could work that up in a day.
Yeah. He's like, fine. You want to build a house that's not compliant for me? I'll make my own place. Thanks. He's like, it'll be too small for you to get in.
Yeah, because mini houses are super popular right now. Boom.
Done and done.
That's his
that dude could.
That's a castle.
He can knock that out in a day.
There's no doubt about it.
Mine aren't that awesome because that's like seeing a unicorn. I think I touched on that, an Amish dwarf. But I have something that weirded me out a little bit. Normally, Amish people are pretty reserved, even kids. Like when you drive by them on the road, they look stoic. They look like they want to kill you. Oh, because they're locked
Children
in.
of the corn. Yeah.
Doing that.
Yep.
Drove by two of them the other day, and they were just like waving, trying to get people to wave at them, but like smiling and happy. And I'm like, that's probably because I haven't figured out they're Amish yet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, give it time. That'll get sucked out.
Oh, yeah, that happiness gets knocked out of them by the time they're 11 or 12. It's gone.
Which they did look sub 10. They're like 8, maybe 8 or 9.
Yeah.
The most. And then my other one, and I think I've talked about this before, but just driving at nighttime or like early morning, 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Right when milking time's coming around. Mm-hmm. You catch one of those Amish dudes coming out of the fog on a road, like on a gravel road.
Yeah.
You think it's a ghost? I thought it was a ghost at the time because I think they had the lantern, just stuff you don't see normally. So you're like, this is clearly a ghost that I'm seeing. They're like, oh, no, it's just an Amish guy. Horrifying, though, at the time because you're half asleep.
Right.
Just cruising. Maybe the radio's on, maybe it's not. Doesn't really matter. It's foggy. You can barely see. You're looking for deer. Right? Yeah. I don't hit a deer. And then all of a sudden you can kind of see this faint little light coming at you. You don't see a form yet because it's just floating. And you're like, what am I driving up on? And then you start seeing a figure like, this is where I die. This is a ghost. And then you see the beard and you're like, okay, whew, Amish. I'm going to be all right.
Have you seen Witness?
Oh, yeah.
Harrison Ford.
Yeah.
There's a scene in that where the guy from Money Pit, the guy, the musician, the maestro from Money Pit, he's in that too, and he plays an Amish guy, long blonde hair,
gorgeous blonde,
stunning. He's a stunner. He is standing on a flat cart with horses pulling it, and he's standing up.
Oh, nice.
And it's pulling him, real fast down this road because he's trying to show off for the girl that's falling in love with Harrison Ford.
Right. It's Han Solo,
and
man.
we have I'll call him a kid because he doesn't look like he's more than 17 or 18 years old. He does that past our house.
Are you serious?
He really does. Nice. Well, it's a hay wagon is what it is. It's just flat, and he's got these 2 big, huge Belgian horses, just muscle on top of muscle.
Right.
And he does that. There's no seat on it, so he stands up.
Does he pose though?
And what's that?
Does he pose?
Dude, he's standing like sideways, because he's just trying to keep his balance, almost like he's surfing.
Yeah.
And he holds on to it. My boys, man, they come running out. That's their dude. That's their superhero Amish guy. When he rolls by,
shirtless, just flexing
no,
too.
No, there's no shirtless. There's no shirtlessness.
They don't believe in being vain,
at all. No,
except when it comes to the guns. That's why they roll their sleeves up. They get that half. They get the crease right on the mid by.
Oh yeah, they do,
bro. That's for a reason. Okay, trust me.
They're putting out the signals.
And there's no doubt that is the signal for the Amish guy. That's the only way to do it because all the old guys don't care. All of them cuff length down to the wrist. Young guys, maybe young guys married, but maybe not.
Yeah,
they're doing that, man. They're mid-by. That's the cut, man. That's where it's at.
Well, let's go completely old school, if you don't mind, and you close us out by telling us how they can reach us. Remember those days?
Yeah, we're not going to use the closer.
No, because there's too much. There are too many ways to see and hear us now.
Yeah, you have. Let's just break it down.
Let's break them down.
Let's break it down by site. You can go to YouTube. That's where the video form is now.
Mm-hmm. Subscribe, please.
Subscribe, like, comment.
Yeah.
Maybe leave something funny we can talk about. Or, we'll get it back at you. If you have a question that comes up, sometimes we'll have a guest on. People leave it like, I wish you would ask them this. Like, well, email the show.
Oh, speaking of Amish and guests.
Excuse me.
I think I even wrote it down but didn't say it. We do I have a guy locked in. Nice. I just have to lock down a date with him to come in for an interview. Former Amish. Now
so many questions.
And people should send those in. Send those in now.
Yes,
we'll bank them. We'll put them away.
Yes,
we'll give you credit for the question, or you can
be anonymous. Whatever.
Anonymous, yeah. However you want to do it.
Yeah, just send them in.
But that's going to be too good. So we're going to have the bug guy and coming up when we come back. Amish guys coming up.
So send in questions for that. But yeah, YouTube. You can get all of our episodes on YouTube. Just go to our channel, Point 19 Productions, or type in. You can search the B Team with Cory and Jim. It'll start bringing up our episodes. You can even go episode 1, 2, however you want to do it. Audio. We're on Stitcher, which is an It's a podcast app. You can download it. You can usually listen to it Wi-Fi free. If you can download the app before you leave the house or something, and then you don't use any of your data. You can listen to it. You can do iTunes if you're into the Apple world. We're on there. SoundCloud, you can access the entire library of shows there as well. Let's see. Go to the website, thebteamwithcoryandjim.com. You can check out upcoming shows, past guests. Usually everything's linked. So
buy a T-shirt. We haven't been pushing the T-shirts.
Man, we've still got tees. Yeah, buy a tee.
Got some tees.
Support the show. Yeah, you can get all the past episodes on there. Usually it's linked on the banners and stuff, or on anything, so you can literally just click it. It'll take you right to the YouTube if you're already there. Shop Amazon, right? Check out
and Tweaked Audio.
Checked out Tweaked Audio as well. Support the show that way. That just helps us out. We get small, minimal kickbacks. It's not like we're getting rich off this stuff.
No.
Yeah, and then get at us on the website as well if you want show ideas, guests, questions. You want to tell us we suck. You want to say that we're good. Go on there. All you got to do is type in your info, leave us whatever kind of comment or message you want. Goes right to us, right to email.
All that sounds lovely.
It's tremendous. Tremendous.
All right. We will see you on July 15th. We'll be back. Just going to take a little...
Happy Independence Day, too.
Yeah. We're just going to take a quick little hiatus, catch our breaths,
pay some bills,
and we'll be back. All I ask you to do is love somebody.
Thanks for listening. If you like what you heard, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel, Point 19 Productions, and to our podcast through iTunes or Stitcher. As always, we ask you help support the show by liking, commenting, and sharing our content. For up-to-date information regarding the B Team, head to thebteamwithcoryandjim.com.